From your hometown news leader, News 4 begins with breaking news.
In a highly anticipated ruling, a state appeals court has upheld Coley McCraney's conviction. A Dale County jury convicted McCraney last year of killing 2 Dothan teens decades ago. News 4's Ken Curtis covered this case since those murders happened in 1999. Ken, explain that ruling to us.
Well, hi, Kinsley. After his capital murder convictions in April of last year, McCraney appealed to the Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals, and in a ruling released this morning, that court rejected McCraney's claims that Dale County Circuit Judge Bill Fillmore mishandled the case. Ozark police arrested McCraney, a truck driver who served as a small church bishop, 20 years after the officers found the bodies of J.B. Beasley and Tracy Hallett in the trunk of their car parked in Ozark. However, police didn't charge McCraney until 20 years later, when DNA used in other high-profile murder cases, including the Golden State Killer, pointed to him as the person who murdered J.B. Beasley and Tracy Hallett, 2 high school students from Dothan who had been shot. One argument raised by defense attorneys was that a woman who once alleged that an Ozark police officer and not McCraney killed those students should have been allowed to testify. However, Rena Crum later recanted her story, and Fillmore ruled her testimony was hearsay and should not be allowed during that 9-day trial. McCraney is serving life without the possibility of parole.
So, Ken, what happens now? Is this case over?
Oh, this case is nowhere close to over, Kinsley. Far from it. Defense attorneys will now appeal to the state Supreme Court, and if that court, the highest in Alabama, rejects the appeal, they'll move on into the federal courts. So this case could linger for a few more years yet, but certainly a major ruling coming out of Montgomery today.
Ken Curtis, thank you for that update.